Surveys by the Pew Research Center have shown that over 93% of teens and young adults use the computer on a regular basis. With the growing popularity and use of technology, debates have started on whether technology is either helping or hindering our society. Teens and young adults represent the largest demographic of internet users in the United States. We are a unique generation that grew up with computers. As they advance, we advance. That is why we believe it is important to capture our perspective on the effect technology has on our society. Let's start simple. When did you first start using the computer, and was this on a regular basis?
I first started using the computer when I was about 7 years old for a computer class. I didn't use it on a regular basis until about 9.
I first started using the computer when I was 8 on a regular basis.
I first started using computers when I was probably like 8 years old, so like 1998, and I didn't use it regularly at all.
What about the internet?
I started using the internet when I was about 9 years old.
I first started using the internet when I was around 11 years old, and it wasn't that often. I started using the internet regularly when I was probably around 13 or 14.
What do you spend the most time on the computer doing? Would you consider this time productive?
I spend most of my time on the computer, either on Facebook or My Georgia View, and I guess the school one is productive.
I spend most of my time on the internet browsing Facebook, message boards, and other related sites, news. I also play a lot of games, watch a lot of movies over the internet, and I would consider about half the time that I spend on the internet productive.
I spend most of my time on the computer doing Facebook, which is not productive, but I also like check my bank account and check my email and do all that kind of stuff, so that's productive.
What do you think is the best thing that computers on the internet enable us to do? What about the worst?
The internet allows you to research things faster, but on the other hand, it's just a great time waster with the games and Facebook and stuff.
I think the best thing about the internet and technology in general is that it allows us to communicate on a level previously unthinkable in any other era of human history. But on the other hand, the same thing's also a downside because it causes an impersonal connection to other people and dissociation from actual reality oftentimes.
I think the best thing is all the information you can get from the internet, and the worst thing is like child pornography.
Overall, do you feel that the computers and the internet are helping our society learn and grow, or do you feel that they are just dumbing us down?
The internet is helping our society grow into a more global society, but on the other hand, it's tearing us apart from our family and friends because we're not spending as much time with them face to face.
I think that on the whole, computers have made us a lot more intelligent of a society and has increased productivity because of the sheer amount of knowledge that can be transferred easily from person to person via a computer network. And to further bolster my opinion here, I'm going to put into example a computer illiterate middle-aged housewife is usually pretty made fun of when she doesn't know how to use a computer correctly. But then you have her children who have access to much more knowledge because of the ability that they have to access the internet effectively to look up whatever they want to do, as opposed to forms of media that have become, to a certain extent, obsolete in this day and age?
I think they're helping us learn and grow, and because you can get all the information and stuff off computers and learn a lot from them.